Animation Throwdown, the quest for cards, takes a number of Fox's animation shows and puts them all into a card battle game. Developer Kongregate uses all your favourite characters from Family Guy, American Dad, King of the Hill, Futurama and Bob's Burgers. A free-to-play game available on the mobile market, Animation Throwdown showcases both the best and the worst elements of the free-to-play mobile gaming market. Like most games in this field, there isn't a plot really. Instead, you'll take your cards through an adventure mode where you'll do battle across theme levels against the AI. And then there's the arena where you can throw down with other players, although they're controlled by the AI, as well as take part in challenges, sieges and rumbles. Plenty of modes, but little variation as you would expect. Animation Throwdown borrows from most other card battle games on the market. Your cards have an attack, a defense, and various skills depending upon the rarity of the card. These can include increased attacks, stronger defenses, poison, and much more. Each card placed will automatically target the card opposite unless the space is empty. Then the card with no opponent will fight to attack the enemy hero. The aim isn't to destroy all the opposing cards, but to defeat the hero. It is not just laying cards down though, you can also combo up cards to make them even more powerful. Most of these have to be researched first, but once you have some unlocked, you'll find various combos that really pack a punch, as well as raising a smile. Combos such as Meg and Alcohol from Family Guy to create Future Meg, or Steve from American Dad and music to create Daddy's Gone Steve. It is a lot of fun to discover all the wacky combinations that exist, at least until the game's free-to-play side does everything possible to suck that enjoyment out. Timers are to be expected here. It's a free-to-play game after all, but holy hell, Animation Throwdown isn't messing around. The early cards take a couple of minutes, but before long you'll be waiting hours, then days. Not even joking, later combinations take days, unless you're willing to dip into your pocket, but I'll get to that a bit. Get used to timers though, research is not the only place they come into play. The further you make it in adventure mode, the harder it gets. The more opponents you defeat in battle, the tougher they become. Comboing cards becomes a necessity, but the other way you can strengthen your deck is to upgrade them using power. This comes from playing in adventure mode, recycling cards you don't need, and through card packs. After hitting the max level of one card in power, you can fuse it with another of the same card, or of the same level to start again at level 1, but with a stronger card. It's actually very simple and pretty non-restricted provided you have the power to spend. Elsewhere, you earn coins that can be spent in the shop. This is where you can buy card packs, and at first the game is really generous. You'll have a huge collection of cards before you know it, but the further you make it, the less coins you receive, and the prices start to go up. Coins come regularly, but the premium currency of gem, well, that dries up. Animation Throwdown wants you to spend, and after giving you a few hours of gameplay, turns you upside down and starts shaking out your pockets. Adventure mode costs energy to play, and early on you won't even notice it disappearing, but later levels require more and more energy. You'll be running out, having to wait on timers constantly, or to spend gems to refill it. The arena also costs energy, but in a hilarious attempt to squeeze every penny possible out of players, it is a different kind of energy. But that also runs up really quickly. The game is purposely set up to lull you into a false sense of security. It's easy and it's generous, and out of nowhere the walls come crashing down, and its smile isn't looking so friendly anymore, showing a bit too much teeth now. What started as hours of fun gameplay trickles to a couple of minutes while you wait out timers, unless you're willing to spend real money. So what do you get should you reach into your wallet? There are so many different options and packs that going into each one would take a very long time, so we're going to keep it simple with some breakdowns. We have the Super Epic Pack, which is 3 cards with 1 guaranteed epic or higher card, and this costs 250 gems. The lowest amount you can buy is 400 gems for $4.99. That's $4.99 for a few cards with a little change. Want to play more adventure mode? Well, why not increase the cap by 25 for an eye-watering price of $9.99? How about the Research Accelerator? According to the description, it significantly decreases research time, although it doesn't state by how much. That will cost you $9.99. Or maybe you're thinking big. Maybe you're thinking about spending some serious money to make it worthwhile. Well, how about the Super Epic Pack times 10? That's 10 Super Epic Packs plus 1 free, which costs 2,500 gems. The nearest amount of gems you can buy, 1700 for $19.99 and 825 gems for $9.99. Or 4,500 gems for $48.99. For cards in a game where they have made up these prices to reflect the commodity that doesn't exist and is finite. If the thought of spending money in this game makes you shudder, then your only option is to wait the time is out, and after a while you just won't go back. It's a shame because Animation Throwdown is actually pretty good. It's easy to play, easy to get to grips with, and if you're a fan of the shows it represents, it's fun and silly. As soon as those walls come crashing down though, it's only going to end up in the delete pile.